Well, here we are again, guys. We made the Hobbit cry once more. Had another problem recording, and I lost a video file. I lost about 8 minutes of footage, which really sucks, man. And I spent... You know what the worst part is? It was 8 minutes of footage, but I've spent the last 4 hours trying to recover it unsuccessfully. What happened was... Windows did something. I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes when Windows is trying to update or whatever, it doesn't care what you're doing. It just restarts your computer. It closes everything and restarts your computer, so it exited out of Lord of the Rings Online, it exited out of my recording software. And the problem is I record MP4 video files. I don't know how much you guys know about that, but with MP4 video files, it records the video, but you can't use it unless you actually stop the recording, because all the information on how to decode that file is at the end. So if it abruptly stops, you lose the entire file. And there's ways you can try to recover it, and I was trying to do that for the past 4 hours. You guys don't care about this. Let's get on with the show. I'm gonna have to artificially recreate 8 minutes. I do apologize about that. At the end of the last episode, we had 2 active quests. One of them was called The Local Wildlife is Deadly, to kill 8 toads. The other one was called Clearly Problematic, to kill 10 glass spiders. Obviously, I don't have those in my tracker anymore because that's what those 8 minutes I lost were. But I'm going to artificially recreate that by going and killing 8 toads and 10 glass spiders. God, guys, I'm so sorry that this happens. I don't know. I get really, really mad. I get really mad. It's a lot worse for me because, I don't know, it's very frustrating when that happens. So let me remove this from my tracker. We'll get into this quest a little bit later once I'm done recreating some of the things that I lost along the way. I'm gonna try to keep count in my head. It may not be perfect. Again, I need to kill about 10 of these and 8 toads, and I'll try to keep a count. Alright, so that's 2 glass spiders. And it's 1 toad. There we go. 2 toads, 2 glass spiders. Whoa! What was that? Somebody tell me what just happened? That was crazy. I went flying. Anyways, that's 3 of each. Now, you know what's frustrating? I've taken so many measures to prevent problems from happening, but they still happen, man. So again, if the recording stops before I manually stop it, you lose the file. So something that I did is I spent like $100 on a power supply that is battery power. That way, if the power ever goes out while I'm recording, I don't lose the recording because I will have time to stop it before my computer shuts off. It's just I make all these investments, I make all these preparations to prevent problems from happening, but you just can't escape it. Alright, so that was 4 of each. Let me do a distillation on these. Alright, so 6 toads, 4 spiders is what I've got so far. Alright, so I need to kill 1 more toad. And there's 1 right there. And now I just need 6 glass spiders. Should be able to blast a couple of these over here. There we go. Need 5 more of those. I'm trying to remember where they were concentrated. I want to say it's like... I have no idea. See, and now I don't even know... Because before I had it highlighted on my map. But whatever, let's go find 5 more somewhere. I can't apologize enough about when things like this happen. Hopefully, it's not too bad for you guys when I artificially recreate it like this. Hopefully you still get the same enjoyment out of the episode as you would otherwise. For me, it just drives me absolutely crazy because I'm a perfectionist. I like everything to go perfectly. But you know, instead of complaining, I should really be thankful that we're, what, like 330 plus episodes in, and I really haven't had any major issues with the series. Of course, I've had several videos fail and had to go back and recreate them, but really nothing very major, thankfully. Alright, there's a spider over there. Hopefully that's an indication that I'll be near a nest or something. I don't know how he got up there, but... Oh, it's stuck. There we go. Maybe I can kill it from over here. Alright, so that should be 6 out of 10. Seven out of 10. That's 8. See if I can find 2 more. It really doesn't matter, right? Because I've already done the quest, but that's how dedicated I am to making this exactly like the previous episode where it didn't mess up. It says I gotta kill 10 spiders, man. We're gonna kill 10 spiders. It doesn't matter that I already did it. It would be nice if I knew where they were, though. I just can't remember where they're all concentrated. I feel like definitely not over here, though. Let's go look that way. Come on, just 2 more glass spiders, please. Lots of toads, lots of lizards, but no spiders. Let me see where I am. I don't know, maybe a little to the southeast, I want to say. Dang it. These are where there are some orcs, which I'm not interested in currently. Oh my god, where are all these spiders? It's getting crazy. Really need to find some. And that's part of the problem. Without the quest tracker, I really just don't know where they're concentrated. There's no way for me to know. Unless I remember, which I don't, obviously. There's one. I see one. Alright, so at this point I should be at 9 out of 10 and should only need 1 more. If I can find it. Come on now. Last spider, anywhere. Just need 1 of you. I don't know what I'm more annoyed at. The fact that I lost the video file or the fact that I spent 4 hours of my freaking weekend trying to recover it without any success. I could have used those 4 hours to just do what I'm doing right now and keep going. Keep playing, recording more episodes. Alright, there you go. So that is 10 out of 10. Let's return to the rotting cellar and turn in these 2 artificial quests here. Alright, so I think that this is one of them. This is Thran. So remember, Thran asked me to collect the glass spider legs for a lighting alternative. So if I were to talk to him, he would say, yes, looking at these, they may do well for a shoddy replacement. Thank you for not breaking them into too many pieces. And then at this point, he would give me a follow-up quest called Spider Leg Prisms. And he would say, I have polished up and tinkered with these glass spider legs as much as I can. There is not more I can do. Either they will work, or we shall be wandering in the dark. Unfortunately, I have too much to do here, or I would repair the lamps myself. I will have to leave that task in your capable hands. The posts are all over Gabble Munds, southwest of here. Go out there and repair those lamp posts, then return to me when you are done. Alright, so I have to repair 8 lamp posts with the light source from the glass spiders. And then the other gentleman, I think, is all the way in this corner. Let me get on my goats. So yeah, I've Gutsy over here. So if I were to talk to him after slaying 8 of the toads, he would say, excellent work, Kippen. I have faith that soon the creature in the waterworks will no longer be a threat, and we will be able to retake it with ease. And there is no follow-up quest for him, so let's go to the palace and restore the lamps there. Just gonna jump. Again, it's not my legs that are breaking, it's the goats, so why should I care? Maybe I could go along the aqueduct? Doesn't seem like I can jump up on here. Oh well. I'll go around, fine. Fine. And you know what? I think my recording was... I don't know. I'm done talking about it. I know you guys get annoyed, but I can't help it. It's all that's been on my mind for the past 4 hours. So let me try to remember where I'm trying to get to. I think up here. Thankfully, I wasn't too far into an episode, and I only have to recreate a little bit. Anyways, you will see... You see all these posts with lights, like this one has some crystals on it, this one has some crystals, that one has some crystals, this one does not, so I'd have to replace this one by interacting with it. Obviously, if the quest is active, this would be glowing and you could interact with it. So this is 1 out of 8. And then basically I'll go around here. See, so here's another one without crystals that would be active for me to interact with. So that is 2 out of 8. This is 3 out of 8. I think there's one on the stairs here. That one's just plain broken. So this is 4 out of 8 right here. Five out of 8. 6 out of 8. 7 out of 8. And finally, 8 out of 8. Done repairing all of these and providing more light source for the dwarves. So let me head back to the rotting cellar. And again, I try not to use the milestone skills more than once or twice per episode. While they're very convenient, it's kind of cheap and it makes us miss out on some of the scenery and riding around through the landscape of Middle Earth. So I try not to use it too much. I hope you guys appreciate that. I may do some fast forwarding though. That's always fair in my book. Alright, so we would speak with Thrand. Where is he? It's a lot harder to find them when they don't have a quest ring above their heads. Say that much. I think there he is. Yes. So once you've replaced all 8 crystals on the ones that were missing some lighting, he would say, "So they worked. I never doubted my craftsmanship. Never had a doubt." And there will be no follow-up, but once you complete that quest, a new quest opens up right here with Silpha. The new quest is actually the one that I have active right now, so we're almost caught up to where we were. So this one is called Lying in Wait, and he would say, the orc attacks have come lately. Sorry, he would say the orc attacks that have come lately have been terrible. We barely beat back the last one a few days ago, and they suddenly stopped. I know we haven't killed them all. I can feel them at night, lurking beyond the torchlight. I fear they are preparing a final assault that will be the doom of us all. We cannot wait for the hammer fall, Kippen. We must take the battle to them before they are ready to move from their attack. That is where you come in. I want you to take them unaware. Their encampment lies near the Chamber of the Dark Waters to the south. While you press the attack, several of my men will move westward to a new outpost. When you have finished, meet Answer there. Okay. So let's go kill some orcs, and as you can see, we're almost caught up here. I have to kill 10 orcs, and I had killed 5 before the whole fiasco with my video recording happened. I'll just fall down here. Alright, and this is the orc encampment here. Looks quite foul in there. Poisonous fumes. Orcs everywhere. So let's go ahead and round a few of these up. They're actually ranged, so I can't really gather them up too well. But I like fighting a ton of them. And there's this named one here, which I'm sure I'll have to come back to at some point. But for now, I'll just keep fighting these. You see, I shouldn't really be able to muster them up, but this is a pretty good grouping. Alright, let me see about killing a few more of these. Oh, my health is actually kind of going down a little bit. I didn't even notice. There you go. Kill that guy. By the way, you do get a deed, and I did open up a new deed in the last episode to kill Globsnaga orcs here in Moria. And since I had killed 5 off screen, I'm going to kill 5 more just for the sake of completion. Go. And let me go ahead and kill 2 more. Look at that guy going all the way around, and look at this bone pile. Kind of crazy. Let me see if I can meet him halfway. There he is. Welcome to the battle, sir. There we go. Nice and juicy. Alright, so that should be 10 of them. And we're officially caught up. Man, I'm getting flashbacks in this area from when I lost everything. I was so furious. Not gonna confirm or deny that a few swear words were screamed into the microphone. I can't confirm or deny that. But let's move on, shall we? I'm just glad we're caught up and I can put that behind me. And again, I apologize profusely. And I hope it's still enjoyable for you guys to watch this, even though it's... I mean, I guess it really doesn't make a difference if you think about it. It's really not that much different than what I did, so... Alright, so I am headed towards the middle here, it looks like. The dwarves have set up a new establishment in this area. Might be either above or below me, I don't know, or maybe in here. Yes, in here. Let's go inside. Pretty cool.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Thank you for holding them off, Kippen. You bought us enough time to make our way over here. It's not ideal, but it will do for now. They were covered in some sort of fungus growth, you say? That must be why they stopped attacking us. Something else attacked them. But what could it be? What could be down there?
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
On our way here from the rotting cellar, we saw much of the fungus in the waterworks. We need to take swift action to ensure that we are not overwhelmed, and also we must ensure that the orcs do not maintain even a small foothold by our water wheels. Speak with the others and do what you can to help out with their plans. Meanwhile, I have another request for you.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Every night at the rotting cellar, I used to engage in battle with one of the orcs of Moria. We would fire our arrows back and forth, listening for the twang of the bowstring, searching for our enemy in the dark. It broke the monotony of guard duty, but a dangerous game it was. At rare times, we traded taunts, though we were each careful to move as to not be discovered, and I learned the creature's name is Urbarum. Urbarum had not loosed upon us for several days now, and I fear he has fallen to the fungus. These infected orcs are unpredictable and dangerous. I do not know what drives them, but an orc of Urbarum's skill under the influence of the spore could be a terrible threat. Go to the Chamber of the Dark Waters east of here and seek out Urbarum. If he is to be found, destroy him, lest his arrows return. So that's that named creature which I actually just fought.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
So we have all discussed the work you did and the effects it has had, and believe we have come up with a plan to stop the growth here, keeping it from spreading to the rest of Khazad-dûm. We have created a mixture we believe will remove any additional power the fungus growth is giving the orcs it has infested. Seek out Kraybog, the most powerful of the infested orcs. Throw this in his face and see if piercing through the growth is easier. Do not worry, what could possibly go wrong? Return to me when you have tried the solution. Alright, so there's a few other dwarves here with quests for me.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
I have a fear, Kippen. We have been using some of the mushrooms around here for cooking with our meals, but I do not think that all of them are safe. There are some mushrooms down near the water's edge, growing in that tepid pool of fungus. I believe the orcs have eaten some, and that is what caused them to become infested. To deal with this threat, at least to slow its spread, I would ask that you go and destroy those mushrooms. While an orc is still an enemy, it is an easier enemy to kill than the ones that are fungus infested instead.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Greetings, Kippen. One of the dwarf mirrors has been covered with the fungus infesting everything down here. No matter what I have tried, I have not been able to get rid of it. Answer has been experimenting with a variety of acids and claims he retrieved from the dragonets and the Silvertine loads. Perhaps you could try using it to clean the mirror. The mirror is to the south, just outside the Chamber of Memory. If it works, return to me, but travel with care. The orcs are lurking about. There is still more to be done. And finally, there is this dwarf here.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
I have been talking with Answer and studying the cloth you brought back at the rotting cellar, and I have come to a conclusion. I believe the fungus would rather be in the water than living on orcs. The only reason it is on orcs is because it cannot get back to the water. If you could bring me back several spores from the infested orcs, I can study and learn more. perhaps even to prove my theory. You can find these infested orcs near the Chamber of the Dark Waters to the east of here. Alright. No stables here. Nothing else. Just a dwarf fishing. Let's go do some quests, shall we? Alright, so lots of quests. Let me return to the Chamber of the Dark Waters. Kill some of the enemies there. And then we'll see what else I can do. Gotta destroy some mushrooms. Find the fungus-covered mirror. Lots and lots of things. And I guess maybe some of the mushrooms should be down here. Gonna head down these stairs. So there are some here at the water's edge. Oh, I've seen these around. Yeah, they're basically all over the place. Man, I am having so much fun playing Lord of the Rings Online. I wish it wasn't Sunday nights, 'cause I have work tomorrow. But I just want to play. I want to play all night long. Story of my life. Alright, let me keep going around here. 3 mushrooms over there. One kind of hiding in that corner there. Alright, I need one more. Let me actually see where I am. I need to go north a little bit. Let's do it. I'll just swim over there. There's one. Alright, done with that. Next up, let me see. Let me head east back to the place where the orcs are. Then I can do the quest there. Freaking Windows, man. Who thought it would be a good idea to just stop and close every application you're running without asking your permission first? It's so stupid. You know, it might ask something, but because I was full screen in the game, I don't know. Alright, where is that leader? There he is. Let's go ahead and blast him. So I have to kill a few more of these so I can collect the fungus spores, I suppose. Let me see if I can round up a couple of these. And one more ought to do it. Okay. Next up, I need to use the mixture here. A little bit to the east. Probably down in this chamber, it looks like. Chamber of the Dark Waters. You know, personally, if it was me, I wouldn't swim around in this. This doesn't look very healthy. Huh. I feel like he should be here. Or maybe up here, I guess. To the north. There he is. Alright, let me use the acid on him. Kraybog seems perturbed, but otherwise unharmed. There we go. And now I have to find the fungus-covered mirror. I can do that. Get on my pony here. My goat. Let's see, I kind of want to go... Yeah, that's all the way to the south. Probably through there. Let me swim over there. I don't know, it might be up here. Then I'll be kind of screwed. It looks like it is. No, it's right there. There it is. There we go. Blob's Naga rush forth to reclaim the mirror. I'll kill them. Go. Let me clean it up. Perfect. So now I got a ton of quests to go turn in. Let me go do just that.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
The deed is done, that is well. Ubrum was a dangerous opponent before, but I fear he would have become more so under the influence of the fungus.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
So the mixture only made Kraybog angry, you say? Then perhaps we used a little too much rhubarb. We will tweak it some more and then try again. I'm confident that with the right balance of spice and punch, with the correct undertone of... Answer continues to ramble on about making what sounds more like a pie filling than a mixture of battle fungus such as that infecting the orcs. So I'm not going to pick up any quests yet. Let me just finish turning these in first.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
So I cleared it away? Good. Interesting that the orcs will be so riled up to defend it.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
They are destroyed, and that is that. I'm glad to know that they look different than the ones around here. We should not have anything to fear from what we have already eaten, but I might be a little bit more careful about which ones I cook from here on.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
These are perfect, Kippen. Thank you for bringing me these. I am sure they will prove useful. Alright, let me turn in one final quest here.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
I thank you for helping them all with their plans. I am sure some did more than others, but they have all proved valuable. I believe we are getting close to figuring out how to stop this foul fungus. So I do need a better pocket item eventually. And this one seems pretty decent, actually. But I really like the block rating on mine. I'm going to keep what I have so far. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And for the millionth time, I cannot apologize enough for when these mistakes happen. But hopefully it wasn't too painful for you guys to watch. Hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button. Leave a like on the video if you appreciate all the trouble I went through to try and recreate this episode for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.